Welcome back to another painting section. I'll be doing once again another element themed painting. Like I said in the previous videos, I'm probably going to take a break from the plant themed paintings for now, as I think I've done my fair share of them. It's been about like 5 or so paintings of them, and I think it's time to go on to something new. And that would be raw elements on a periodic table. But today will be calcium. Now, if you noticed from the sketch itself, there's 4 little fountain type geological features, along with cypress trees and a flowing river. Now, it's a bit otherworldly, and that's the point. I'll be doing more otherworldly type structures to kind of showcase how each element is different. The one before this was copper, with buttes and mesas to showcase the element of nature, not of nature, but its nature, and its colors, what it does, where it's found, what have you, all that stuff. I'll be doing a similar thing with calcium, along with the other elements following. Now, I will be doing a planet texture that I haven't done in a very long time, and you'll know what that is soon. But the color scheme for today will be white and light blues. The sky will be quite white, like light blues or what have you. What you'd expect on a normal cloudy day, or never cloudless day. I'm sorry. There'll be clouds covering up the bigger fountains. Bigger lake here, it's swerving through with kind of brighter greens, not that bright greens, but brighter greens to cover the land along the cypress trees, rocks, more fountains, what have you. And that should be it for the explanation of the sketch. If you like what I do, subscribe to the channel. And of course, what I do is spray painting. Painting themes on elements, planets, plants, flora, what have you. All you can imagine, I do it here. I post almost every day, and if you'd like to keep up to date, of course, take some time out of your day to subscribe to the channel so you're keeping up to date to all my activities. And if you like this video, or you like the painting, or you even want to just suggest something to me, the comment section below is where you do it. Compliments or criticisms, both are accepted for me, as they both make me a better painter and video maker for these paintings. Of course, a simple like would just suffice anyway. And with that out of the way, I will now start the painting. I do plan to have shorter intros and outros, by the way, to keep it a bit more concise. But yeah, anyway, I will now start the painting. Enjoy. and this is the finished product. Now there are some issues that I'd like to go over before ending the video. First of all is the planets are too dark, they're too shaded, and the fountains are not shaded enough, that is. Everything else is perfectly fine. I'm very proud of how I did the shadows, the waves, most everything. There was a common issue here where I mistook a can of white spray paint with a can of very dark midnight blue spray paint. But talking about the planets, the textures themselves are nice, but I should have just went up a tint for the shade. I didn't realize until I removed the stencil that it was too much contrast with the sky itself and the planets. And the fountains, although they have good form, they're not well shaded as I'd like. Of course, in theory, they're supposed to be made of pure calcium, which a lot of calcium variants and compounds are quite white. So it would make sense that I just use gray for the shade, but it could have helped that it could have been a tiny bit darker, not a lot, but just a tiny bit more. Other than that, it's fine. The water, I think I did pretty well. The trees, first time I've done cypress trees, and I think I did a very good job with them, especially having a little offense of them. And the shading, of course, I think I did a pretty good job with them. The first tree, I'll admit, is I'm very proud of. Usually I'm not really quite proud of trees, but this one is good. I like it. It's also been a very long time since I've used like bright greens, like meadow green and spring green. It's been a very, very long time since I've used those. And I think it works very well here. If it wasn't for, especially the planets, that's the main thing that's bothering me. If it wasn't for the planets, it would be perfectly fine. Now I'll show you the sketch. There was supposed to be a little rock here, but I decided not to do it as my camera was at 2% and might as well just end it off. I think it's fine without it, because it was just gonna be that lone rock. Yeah. I'll go one more pass one more time and then have an outro. I hope that all of you have enjoyed today's painting session. If you have noticed, there was a bit of a light change. That's because I started in the morning yesterday and then I ended in the morning today. And some of it was captured and recorded last night, so that's why there was that what is it called? That light change, yeah. Yeah, with that out of the way, and with all the issues and criticisms from me out of the way, I'd love to hear what you all think of this painting. If you have enjoyed it, if you haven't, if you have issues with it, just tell me. If you have compliments or criticisms, both are accepted by me. Same with liking, subscribing to the channel if you like what I do, which is spray painting videos and tutorials and what have you. And do excuse that I have a raspy voice at the moment. But yeah, if you like what I do, spray painting videos, tutorials, what have you, my channel is the place to go. And if you have any suggestions for future videos or future paintings, just let me know in the comment section of any of my videos, and I'd love to read it. And with that out of the way, I will bid you all farewell. Until next time, I hope that all of you have a great day. Bye-bye.